This episode is brought to you by Kismet Acupuncture and Apothecary. Kismet prides itself on being a safe and inclusive place for everyone to get healthy in 2024. Learn more about their services from acupuncture, cupping, Reiki, and even their Reset and Renew treatment that gets you out of fight or flight. Visit kismetacupuncture.com right now to learn more. Welcome to this episode of That Westfield podcast, y'all. Today I am joined by Kristina Veit of Fit4Mom. What's going on, Kristina?
Hey, Amanda, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I am having a blast filming these health and wellness episodes because this is right up my alley and I'm learning so much from you guys. It's really cool.
I'm excited to tell you all about Fit4Mom.
So, I had never heard of Fit4Mom before we chatted, but your mission and what your company does is really, really cool. Tell us a little bit more about what it is and who you help.
So we have a really unique concept at Fit4Mom, and I'm really excited to share it with the moms in this area. We really focus on two major aspects at Fit4Mom. We focus on the community aspects that moms really need, and we also focus on the physical fitness aspect of getting moms back to where they feel confident and comfortable with themselves.
Cool.
When I was in my 20s, I used to do triathlons. So I worked a lot on pushing myself physically and also at the same time learning my mindset, learning how you can push yourself to do things that you never thought you can. And also at the same time, I was really in a very positive community.
Right.
So the people that work on triathlons work on fitness, wellness, pushing each other, also a little bit competitive.
That's all right.
Not so much in Fit4Mom, but that was something I noticed when I became a mom is that you're constantly running a triathlon. You're constantly doing a triathlon. You are doing more than a triathlon every single day. You're doing a million things at the same time. And really, when you start to lose yourself, it's because you lose that sense of community. You really feel like you're by yourself. You feel like nobody feels the way that you do at that time. And really, the truth is, a lot of people feel the way that you do. They might not live in your house. They may not be part of your immediate family. But that's what at Fit4Mom, we're really looking to bond moms, give them that community at the same time that they get to bring their babies and get a workout.
That is really cool. I am not a mom, but I can only imagine what that world looks like. I can imagine like having, my mom had 3 kids up at my age and, I'm sure she had no time for herself and, making that transition is really important. And, how do you take your own health and your own routines into that new world that you're in now. So It's really cool that you guys bridge the gap for people like that.
It's really cool. We've seen moms as early as 6 weeks postpartum, as soon as they get that clearance. We've even had moms come earlier and not even take part in the actual exercise, but come because they want to have that community. They want to meet moms that are going through the same things as them. And they also love to bounce ideas and connect with the moms because we've all gone through different things, but gone through the same things at the same time.
Right.
So I really love to put those two things together.
That's really awesome. And you guys do like a lot of different stuff. So tell people a little bit about, not only your community, but, I guess the workshops or the classes that you guys have.
Sure. At Fit4Mom, our goal is really to empower moms at all stages of motherhood to figure out where their wellness is, where they want their wellness to go, where they need to work on it. And really, we try to tailor our programs to make sure that we can do that for the moms. So our big program, our staple program that most moms come for is our Stroller Strides program. This is our Mommy and Me workout program. What's really cool about this program is you bring your baby there. So you don't need to go get a babysitter. And that's a super important part for moms sometimes. I remember when I had a son, I would rush to the gym and basically like somebody would try to talk to you and you'd be like, I have an hour, he's going to start screaming. He's going to poop. He's going to want to feed. And then you'd like rush out of there. So it's nice to take your child with you there. You get to bring them there. And not only do you do that, but you get to empower yourself with what kind of workout you want to do.
Right.
We do all functional workouts at Stroller Strides, meaning we're not going to be doing burpees. We're not going to be doing things that, although good at times.
Not burpees, right?
Yes. Yeah. Right. That's a good one. I like that. We got
TM trademark.
Yes. That's a good one. But we really, we do things that moms are going to need to strengthen themselves, re-strengthen themselves, after, of course, giving birth and carrying a baby for that time.
What do you find is one of the biggest physical challenges for a new mom who's trying to learn how to be fit again, especially if they weren't someone who was like, a crazy athlete before?
Exactly. So we really, when we do Fit4Mom, in our cardio workouts. We do 2-minute cardio workouts. We really, it's it's something that is doable and we really try to modify. So we don't start with the hardest way to do something. Right. We show moms how the movement we're doing. We give modifications to make it a little easier, a little harder. And we really try to ask those moms, where do you feel today? Because if you didn't sleep well, if you were up all night, feeding your baby, you may not have the balance. You may not have the strength that maybe you felt the day before. So we do our 2-minute cardio rounds, and then we also do 5-minute strength training rounds. And the only equipment that we use are resistance bands.
You don't use the babies?
Well, sometimes they do use the babies. If they get a little fussy, sometimes we take them out. But the cool part about Fit4Mom and Stroller Strides as well is that while the moms are working out, while they're getting to know each other, we are keeping the babies engaged. Right. So we're using bubbles, we're reading books, we're using shaker cups. So it's not it's when we say it's a mommy and me class, a lot of times it's more for the baby, but this is really a mommy class. Plus we keep the babies engaged and occupied.
That's really great because I think during that time, everyone's so baby focused, right? It's like, what's going on with the baby?
Exactly.
And it's very easy to forget about mommy and what she's going through. And I mean, I can't imagine just dealing with the hormonal changes and postpartum and just your physical body, everything that has changed in those few months. It's like, what you guys offer is really great because it just reminds people that, okay, hey, take a break from worrying about all that for a minute.
Sure.
Have some fun, have some health, and let's just have a good time.
And we know if moms aren't healthy, if motherhood isn't going well, it trickles down, and it goes the same when mothers are feeling well. So if they feel good about themselves, feel good about their bodies, mentally they feel like they had somewhere to go for a little bit for the day, it trickles down. It's how they treat their children. It's how their children go to school and how they feel. And it's that ripple effect in the community. And our goal at Fit4Mom is really to have a positive effect on those mothers and then basically to everybody else.
That's so cool. That's really great. I've seen the stroller gangs around from time to time.
It's really cute.
That's cool.
It's
you guys are
cute.
on a mission. I saw, I think by Mindawascom Park, maybe I saw you guys one time.
Yeah, we go to different parks. We're not a brick and mortar. So when it's nice weather, we are outside. It's funny. Sometimes the moms will come and they'll be like, I don't know how long the baby's going to stay in the stroller. And once they're outside, sometimes they pass right out. Babies love being outside. They love looking at the different colors, looking up at the trees. So we try to stay outside as much as possible. But of course, in the winter time, we are indoors. We have 3 days a week that we do Stroller Strides. We do it Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday, we do it indoors at CKO Clark, which is right outside of Westfield on Central Avenue. And then Fridays, we do an express class at Rumble Under Wraps right in town.
Oh, nice.
So we're super lucky to have such nice collaborators, great business people that are supporting us and helping us grow.
That's so could It's such a unique thing too, right? It's like, I used to see a lot of moms coming to Fettle, with their babies and, just like getting out of the house and doing something. And they would always used to ask me actually if there was something like what you do. And I didn't know at the time. And I wish I did because I would have recommended.
Me too. I feel that way with my children as well.
Right. How old are your kids?
My kids are 9 and 4. I have 2 boys.
9 and 4. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So they're keeping me busy for sure. That's what I said. This is the easiest part of my week coming here and chatting.
I love it. So you say pre and postnatal, but up to what age do you find women are joining the community, and how, not them their age, but their children's ages?
We have the oldest child we have is Stroller Strides, is 2 years old. He stays occupied. So really it's not just for little tiny babies. I think sometimes moms get concerned when their kids get a little older that they're not going to stay in the stroller. But the thing is, we don't expect your children to be perfect. We know they're going to get upset at times. It's a very free-flowing class. If your kid needs to feed, you get to do that whenever you need to. If you need to help your child, if you need me to help your child, we figure it out. We make it work for you because that's what it's all about.
What other services do you guys have? I guess nutrition on your website. So how do you guys help support outside of just the physical activities?
So we have weekly free playdates ingrained into our classes. We made gingerbread cookie ornaments for Christmas time.
Sign me up.
Yeah, it's super cute. So we do things for the moms, again, to connect them outside of just the physical fitness aspect of it. We also have moms night out events. We did something at AYR workshop.
Love it.
We had a babies and brunch recently, like little holiday babies and brunch. So we all had brunch together. So we really do things besides the physical fitness.
Right.
I think the community is just as important, if not more important than the physical fitness. We always say like our workouts are great, but you can do our workouts anywhere.
Right.
It's really everything else that we bring to the table for the moms.
Especially in this community, I think a lot of people are moving from the city, from Brooklyn, other places. Not everyone's coming home to Westfield. So when you don't know a lot of people, it's a really great way to get in touch and
exactly. You get to really meet new mamas and create your community.
You have any fun stories for us? Anything cool you guys have done, like special or any improvements you've seen, like, not dropping names, but like, have you seen a mom be in a rough situation or like in a rough place and then join your group and just kind of blossom into motherhood?
You know, what's so funny? We've had a mom with us since we started in May, and this just happened yesterday, actually. And I was staring at her.
Okay.
I know, right? I was staring at her and, I said to her, wow, you look really good. And she's like, I lost 25 pounds.
Wow.
And not just from our program. She's 2 years postpartum. So we always talk about how we're very hard on ourselves once we're postpartum. And really, it takes as long as you put it on. It takes that long to take it off. And we don't want to, when we see, I always joke around, I'm like, we're not Blake Lively.
Right.
Like, you see Blake Lively, she looks perfect the day after she gives birth. But it's all about that consistency, and just making sure that you're doing what you need for your own wellness. So that was really, that's really nice to see.
Right. Yeah. So, I spend enough time with people. You definitely see them change and adapt and grow over time. And that's the whole point of having a community, right? Is to be there for each other, to push everyone up, especially in a time where like, there's so much mommy shaming going on, or you're always doing something wrong as a mom. You're not doing this correctly. You're not eating this correctly. Your baby's not eating this correctly. And it's like, just relax. Like sometimes you just need to be yourself and be in a safe place where you just feel like you can be yourself and around other people and have their support and not feel all
and make a
stress.
connection. Yeah. Not look at all the things that don't connect you, but just to look at how you are one.
Shout outs to all the moms doing it out there. I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, owning a business, especially, and having to do all that on top of it, I can barely take care of myself. Sometimes I give you guys a lot of credit.
And something
really
that
powerful
we don't do as moms is give ourselves the credit. We always look at what we don't do, or the thing that we forgot to bring our kid to school with, or something like that. And I always try to tell the moms, think about everything that you've done already today.
Right. So what is it about Fit4Mom that attracted you to them as, because they're franchised? So you do this in the Westfield community, but also in the Metuchen community. So if you have any friends in that area, connect them. But yeah, what was about Fit4Mom that drew you to them?
It was really just the sense of bringing the moms together, giving them a place to go, and also knowing that when I was a mom, I would have loved something like this. I would have loved somewhere where I can find what works for me. If it's not the Stroller Strides, I could find, we've done a run club in the past where we finished the 4-week mini run club with the Westfield 5-mile turkey trot.
Nice.
And we're just starting our prenatal sessions. So it's really just about making a community of moms and helping these moms find what they need to be well.
So if someone were to join the 6-week Stroller Stride, right? It's called. What's like that schedule like for people so they can get an idea?
The Stroller Strides is the mommy baby fitness class. So those are the classes that we'll consistently have 3 times a week, if not more. So we have them Tuesday mornings, Thursday mornings, and
they
Friday
can come
mornings.
Whenever they want.
Anytime. Cool. First class is always free. We always want moms to drop in, say hi. Any time of the week.
Is it like a monthly membership or is it a class pack? How does
so we really try to help. We know some moms are only on maternity leave for 6 weeks. We know some moms have certain days where they can't come to us. So we try to really help moms wherever they need it. We have unlimited monthly memberships that come with video on demand. We have Fit4Mom on demand, which comes with guided meditations and breathing, which moms need a lot of the time to sort of center themselves when they get a minute in the bathroom. And I don't know,
they get a minute in the bathroom.
Put the shower on so nobody can bother you. I don't know. But we have our Fit4Mom on demand with that.
Cool.
And then you get to come to any of our classes anytime. We also have class packs. We have maternity leave packages. And we also have drop-in rates as well.
Right. Do people have to bring like their own bands and stuff to classes, or do you guys provide that too?
So I have bands for people. They can always purchase them for us if they need them. They can use ours, the extras that we have, or they can bring their own to class.
Nice. You guys make it easy, huh?
That's exactly. The point is you don't have to worry about another thing to bring to class.
Right. I love that.
You already have to bring your baby, everything else, right? So we want to make it as easy as possible.
Awesome. So you were saying you also have another program that's 8 weeks that's just for moms.
Yes.
So tell us more about that.
Very exciting. We're starting a Body Well program. So Body Well is a combination of a 60-minute HIIT class. So that's high intensity interval training. Not exactly the same as Stroller Strides. This is really to boost yourself up, to challenge yourself. And then we also do with that 2 30-minute virtual classes with that a week. We know it's really hard sometimes to get out more than once a week to get your fitness in. Right. So that's why we try to give those virtual options as well. Makes it a little bit more flexible. You can figure out if you need to do it at 6 o'clock in the morning before you go to work, or if at 8 o'clock at night works better for you. Along with that, we do nutritional training, goal setting, and weekly check-ins with the group, because along with Fit4Mom and Stroller Strides, we also believe that a community is super important.
Right.
And also, a lot of the moms are going through the same struggles and challenges at the same time. So this is a way that they can bounce ideas off of each other, see what's worked, and also, problem solve.
That you guys have your shit unlocked. Like, you know exactly what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I wish I could take all the credit for all these programs, but I'm really happy to provide them for moms.
Right. So, I mean, did you go through like a training for them? Like, what's your background? Just out of curiosity.
So
you really
I was actually a teacher for almost 20 years.
Wow.
And last September was my first year not in the classroom. Big change. My husband, was very supportive with me leaving. It was just something that was very difficult during the pandemic with 2 small children. I didn't know where I wanted to go from there. I've always been a real supporter of health and wellness, fitness, obviously with the triathlons and everything. And a mom that I know said, you should look into this franchise. And it was just something, I'm like one of those people that jumps. Usually the moms who start the franchises are moms who have done the programs, who have seen the success of it. I feel like you know something good when you see it, right? And I knew this was going to be a great program. I knew there was nothing like this for the moms in the area. So I felt like it was a need that really could be filled.
Jumped on it. Very cool. So you said you've collaborated with some businesses that you mentioned. You mentioned, what was it, CKO?
CKO Clark, and Rumble Westfield.
Shout out to you guys for supporting. What are some of your other favorite businesses around here that you like to, any favorite eateries, or what are the spots? Do the girls ever go hang out somewhere after your classes?
Well, we were just at Blue Moon South, buying some clothes, buying some Christmas gifts, trying not to buy some stuff for ourselves. I love the Salad House. I think the Salad House is fabulous. But I love all the restaurants around here. Tinga. Oh, yeah. Tinga's one of my favorites. Old time favorite. But yeah, I love Westfield. And what I think is so cool is how all of the businesses have been really so supportive of one another.
Totally. Yeah.
It's been a very, warm, welcoming feeling, which is great.
Right. Yeah. Now we have actually a lot of people to connect you to, but I think you would really enjoy, I don't know if you watched the episode with Catherine Pace of Haven Pelvic. She's amazing in the same space of helping moms and pelvic floor. And I mean, there's just so much that goes on for moms. And it's like, maybe you don't even know until you're in that situation.
Exactly.
You can read all the books, you can prepare, but it's such a personal journey for every single woman that you just don't know until you get there. And you don't really know what kind of support you're going to need until you're there. So I love that you guys are offering a resource for people who just need a little extra. And it's not medical, right? It's fun. It's like, it's something to just enjoy part of your day when everything else feels like it's getting crazy, and, it's good stuff.
And the maternal field is always growing. They're always learning new things, which is really cool. So yeah, just the whole pelvic floor, idea was something that wasn't even around.
Right.
When I had my 9-year-old. So it is nice to see how they've really expanded to individualized care for moms.
And what you do too is probably so nice. It's like a bonding experience, right? I mean, you're bonding with your baby all day, but something when you're having fun as a mom and your energy is in a place of like not being stressed about something, like it's probably a really beautiful moment that you get to see with a lot of moms every day.
It's really cute when you see the babies like looking like their mom like is like the number one thing, and they're just like looking at you. You're like, oh, look at how he's looking at you. So that is adorable. It's great to see the babies grow.
Yeah.
So funny because they're in the stroller. So sometimes the moms will take them out. I'm like, oh my gosh, look how big he got. And just to grow in their, tracking things to they're cooing and like, expressing themselves to their mothers
too. And I think, for thousands and thousands of years, we always raised children in tribes, right? And we always had the support of other moms around us. And now it tends to be very, not lonely, but you're kind of on your own and you're with your spouse or your other family, your other kids, and you have parents sometimes. But when you could just like be around other moms, there has to be some sort of energetic field that is like taking over and just allowing it to just be like peaceful and beautiful.
Yeah. And it's funny, a lot of times moms don't want to ask each other for help anymore, which is odd. Like, even to help carpool or something like that, they'll be like, I don't want to, you feel like
somebody. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we all need that because we're all going crazy and we need to help each other out.
Yeah,
so
totally.
It's really just, to help the moms feel safe. And it's nice to see their connections. Actually, tonight we're finishing up our last session of our first Fit for Baby prenatal.
Cool.
So we're all going out afterwards. That's actually stationed in Metuchen.
Cool.
So we're going out to, Maximoto, a new Mexican restaurant around there. So it's nice to see them grow that bond together. And then also they're going to continue that. This is just the beginning.
Right. Now I love this because it's probably really easy, especially in the winter time, to like stay home and just be in your house the whole winter with your baby. And you encourage people to get out and do some stuff. And I know I would be on my couch being like, I'm too tired. I don't want to go. But it's good to get outside, fresh air, get the sun, right? Sun
it really is.
Sun in your baby's eyes, like as much as you can. So
they like that. They like the cold weather. Like they do. They need that little,
Have you seen those videos of like in like the Nordic countries where they put their babies outside in the snow and they're like, yeah, it's totally fine. But they're fine, I guess, right? Like, I don't know. I don't like the cold, but maybe if they put me in the snow, I would have been fine.
You would have been okay.
I was born in July though, so
I'm in August. I feel the same way. I
hate the cold.
I'm with you.
I think I secretly wish I didn't hate it so much, but anything out in the elements, even at some point maybe you get the kids like crawling in the what is it? I can't think of the word, grass. You guys do like stuff outside the stroller too?
Yeah,
like
absolutely. Yeah. After class and when we're in the spring and the summer for sure.
That's cool. Very cool. So tell everybody where they can find you, how they sign up for stuff. Do you have a newsletter? Like give them all the information. So
we have, our website, Metuchen Westfield, Fit4Mom.com. Okay. I don't know if I said that right.
We'll put that down the bottom so you guys can.
I don't know. I gotta.
All right. Well, whatever the correct website is, we'll put it at the bottom.
But you can find us on our website. We have our first class is always free. When you sign up for that, we have a newsletter. We're also on Instagram. We're on Facebook. You could message us. You could contact me right away. We could figure out, is there something that works for you? Is Stroller Strides your jam? Do you want to work on your mom only nutrition and fitness?
Right.
Are you prenatal? Would you like to work on, that building up your core, building up your body for birth, preparation and after? So we're really here to help you wherever you need. If you know a mama, please tag them. Let them know about us. We're really just getting the word out, letting everybody know about our village and looking to expand.
You guys are so great. And so you will answer all their questions. They just reach out to you. You're the one. You don't have to reach out to Fit4Mom like on the
headquarters or anything like that.
Not the main website, just straight to you.
Right to me.
You're in the area and they will, they'll get everything they need from you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm so excited for all the moms in the area. I know there's tons of y'all out there, so make sure you get in touch with Kristina and her crew, and you guys will have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.